back to my channel. So let's continue the fifth chapter, arithmetic progressions. So we are continuing the exercise number 5.3 from the textbook. So if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. So let's start. So the next question is option number 6, question number 2 from the exercise number 5.3. So we have given a equals to 2, d equals to 8, sn equals to 90. Find n at an. So for any sn, we know n by 2 multiplied by 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So we have given the sum of Sn, which is 90. So that is, we don't know the n. So again we can write as n by 2 multiplied by 2a. The value of a is here 2. So that is 2 multiplied by 2 plus n minus 1 into d. D equals to, common difference is 8, which is given is equal to 90. Correct? So that is n by 2 multiplied by 4 plus 8 n minus 1 into 8. Remove the bracket, so that will be 8n minus 8 equals to 90. Correct? So that is, we can take 2 to the other side, so that will be n multiplied by 4 plus 8n minus 8 equals to 90 multiplied by 2, which is 180, which is again removing the bracket, so that is 4n plus 8n squared minus 8n equals to 180, which is 8n squared minus 4n minus 180 equals to 0. So we made an equation here. So this is a linear equation, not linear, quadratic equation. So that will be, again these all are multiples of 4. So let's simplify this by 4, dividing by 4. So that will give you 2n squared minus n minus 45 equals to 0. So now we have formed the quadratic equations. Let's simplify this. Find the value of the variable by splitting the middle term method. So we know the middle term here is minus n, which is minus 1n. So we know how to split the middle term. So that will be, the product of the splitter terms should be equal to the product of the constant and coefficient term. So that is, constant and coefficient is minus 45 multiplied by 2, which is equals to 90. So we can express 90 as 10 multiplied by 9. It also gives you 90. We can use 10 and 9 as the splitted term. So that will be 2n squared minus 10n plus 9n minus 45 equals to 0. Correct? So that we have splitted the middle term to minus 10n plus 9n. So again taking 2n common here. So that is 2n into n minus 5 plus 9 common here, n minus 5 equals to 0. So that will give you 2n plus 9n multiplied by n minus 5 equals to 0. So either 2n plus 9 equals to 0 or n minus 5 equals to 0. So we are applying the rules of quadratic equation. So that is, here we know which is n is a number, so it needs to be a positive integer. So n can only be 5. So that is n equals to 5. n minus 5 equals to 0, then n is equals to 5. So the number of terms here is 5. Now let's find the an. Let's find the fifth term. So an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d, which is a equals to here 2, a equals to 2 and d equals to 8. So that is 2 plus n minus 1, which is 5 minus 1 into d. Correct? So 2 plus 5 minus 1, 4 times 8 are 32, which is equals to 34. So the fifth term, which is a 5 equals to 34. Let's see the next question. So next question, given a equals to 8, an equals to 62, sn equals to 210, find n and the common difference, n and d. So for any nth term, we know an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Also we have given the last term, so we can take the another formula to find the sum. So that is, any sn, if we know the last term, so that can be n by 2 multiplied by a plus an or a plus l, which is the last term. So that is n by 2 multiplied by a is 8, 8 plus 62 equals to how much? 210. Correct? So that is n by 2 multiplied by 70 equals to 210, which can be written as, can be 34. 5, correct? So that is 35n equals to 210. 210 n equals to, sorry, that will be n equals to 210 divided by 35, which is 6. So n equals to 6. Now let's find the common difference. So any nth term, we know n equals to 62. So that is any a plus n minus 1 into d equals to 62, where a equals to 8 and n equals to 6. 6 minus 1 into d equals to, we don't know the d, we need to find the d, equals to 62, which is 8 plus 5d equals to 62. 5d equals to 62 minus 8, which is 5d equals to 62 minus 8, which is 54. D equals to 54 divided by 5, which will be 10.8. So the common difference here is 10.8. So we have find the number of terms is 6, n equals to 6 and d equals to 10.8. Let's see the next question. So next question, given an equals to 4, d equals to 2, sn equals to minus 14 and find n and a. So let's find n number of terms and the first term. So we have given an equals to 4. So for any nth term, an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is a plus n minus 1 and d is common difference here is 2 equals to n has we have given as 4, correct? So that is a plus 2n minus 2 equals to 4. A plus 2n equals to 4 plus 2, so that is 6. So that is a equals to 6 minus 2n. This is our first equation, a equals to 6 minus 2n. So we have also given the sum of n terms, so which is minus 14. So if we know the first term and last term, then the formula to find the sum is Sn equals to n by 2 multiplied by a plus an, which is a is the first term and an is the last term. So that is equals to n by 2. Replacing the value of a from equation number 1, we can write as 6 minus 2n plus an. An is here 4 equals to minus 14, correct? So that is equals to n by 2 multiply 6 minus 2n plus 4, that will be 10 minus 2n equals to minus 14. So that is taking 2 to the other side. So that is 10n and removing the bracket, 10n minus 2n squared equals to minus 14 multiplied by 2, that will be minus 28. So now we can make an equation. So that is minus 2n squared plus 10n plus 28 equals to 0. So this can be simplified by dividing by 2. So that is minus n squared plus 5n plus 14 equals to 0. So we can write it as n squared minus 5n minus 14 equals to 0. So we have got a quadratic equation which is n squared minus 5n, n squared minus 5n minus 14 equals to 0. So now we can use the splitting the middle term method. So split the minus 5n as, we can split that as minus 7 and 2, right, which will also give you 14. So that is n squared minus 7n plus 2n minus 14 equals to 0, correct? So that is we can take n outside, so the n into n minus 7 again plus n minus 7. So that will be 2 into n minus 7 equals to 0. So that is either n minus 7 equals to 0 or n plus 2 equals to 0. So we know because it is n is a number, it can be only a positive integer. So we can take n equals to 7, correct? N equals to 7. Either n minus 7 equals to 0 or n plus 2 equals to 0. So n can be only a positive integer. So we need to take n equals to 7. Now we found the number of terms which is n. Now let's find a. So let's replace this value in any of the equations. We have a is equal to 6 minus 2n. A is equals to 6 minus 2n, correct? So that a equals to 6 minus 2 times 7. So that is 14. A equals to 6 minus 14. A equals to minus 8. A equals to minus 8 and n equals to 7. Let's see the next question. So the next question is given a equals to 3, n equals to 8, s equals to 192, find d. So we know for any Sn we can write as n by 2 multiplied by 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Correct? So that is n by 2. Here n is 8, 8 divided by 2 into 2 times a is 3 here. A equals to 3 plus again n minus 1. So that is 8 minus 1. We don't know the common difference, which is equals to 192. 192 is the sum. So that is 8 by 2, 4 multiplied by 2 times 3, 6 plus 8 minus 1, that is 7d equals to 192. We can take 4 to the other side. So that is 6 plus 7d equals to 192 divided by 4. So that is 6 plus 7d equals to 192 divided by 4 will give you 4, 32, 48. Correct? 48. 6 plus 7d equals to 48. 7d equals to 48 minus 6. 7d equals to 48 minus 6, that is 42. D equals to 42 divided by 7, which is 6. So D is common difference here is 6. Let's see the next question. So next question given last term equals to L equals to 28, S equals to 144 and there are total 9 terms. Find F. So we have given the last term and sum. So we need to find the first term. So if we know the last term, so what is the formula to find the sum? So that is Sn equals to n by 2 multiplied by a plus L. L is the last term. So which is n equals to 9. That is 9 divided by 2 multiplied by a plus last term is 28 equals to 144. So that is 9a plus 9 times 28 is 28 times 9 will give you 8 9s are 72, 7, 2 9s are 18, 18 plus n 252. 9a plus 252 equals to, we can take 2 to the other side, so that is 144 multiplied by 2. So that is 9a plus 252 equals to 144 times 2 is 288. So that is 9a equals to 288 minus 252, which is 9a equals to 288 minus 252 will give you 36. So a equals to 36 divided by 9, a equals to 4. A equals to 4. So we have finished the first 2 questions from this exercise. Let's continue the exercise in next video. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.